Yo, what's going on out there in YouTube land? What is happening, good people? You are now tuned in to another dope video here at No BS Allowed TV. I am your host, that guy, King P, aka Big Game James, aka D Ice 9, aka that guy, aka Pastor Offering, aka the reason why you are here. Uh, of course, well, if you don't know, um, this is the place where we discuss truth, life, love, and all dope things in between. If you are new here, please consider liking, commenting, and most of all, subscribing. All right. To the returning subscribers, salute, and y'all know how we do it. So let's get right into it. All right. Now, I know you see my screen here, and this is what I'm here to talk about this evening. Now, full disclaimer, I just learned of who Keith Lee was yesterday. Um, and I don't want anyone thinking that this is a clout chasing endeavor or anything like that. Um, but as I said, I need to be well informed about certain things going on in current events because, hey, my audience, they are into this type of thing. But also, I'm doing this video because I did a little research on who Mr. Lee was and also what exactly has allegedly happened. And basically, what I found out is that Keith Lee is on the surface. I mean, I don't know him personally, but he doesn't seem to be someone that is, a bad guy or anything like that. He doesn't seem to be a knucklehead. He, he loves his family, and he gives off good energy. Um, I understand that he's a food critic, and food critics, if you're a good food critic, you're going to give your honest assessment of these establishments. And so the uproar is that he came to Atlanta and he went to a few restaurants here and he gave his honest opinion about the situations there. Um, and some people are taking that way too hard. As you can see here, there's an article here from the Fox 5 News here in Atlanta. Um, again, for those who don't know, I do live in the Atlanta area. And basically, it's Mr. Lee responding to the uproar. And I checked out a few of these videos with him here in Atlanta. And I'm here to tell you, good people, the man didn't do or say anything wrong. He didn't say go and he didn't say not to frequent these establishments. He didn't say, hey, leave bad reviews. In fact, he was saying, hey, look, just because I didn't like a few things doesn't mean that you have to leave bad reviews or you have to not go here or anything like that. As I understand it, and again, I'm learning more and more about who Keith Lee is and what he does. Uh, for the most part, when he goes and reviews these places, business picks up, business begins to boom, and that is a good thing. This brother is out here doing good things. So for people to be so in their feelings because this brother gave his honest opinion, it sickens me. But see, right here on this platform, we don't do BS. That's why it's called No BS Allowed. There's no cap except for the one on my head. You dig what I said? And I'm here to let y'all know, your boy King P, I rock with Keith Lee. I rock with it. Because the thing about it is that all the man wanted was to be treated equally. He went into one place, he went into one place and the place was packed. And his people were told that there was going to be an hour and something long wait. But when he came in, oh, all of a sudden, hey, we're getting your spot ready right now. Well, that's not cool. That's not cool. And see, that's indicative of what's wrong with Atlanta. Now, I'm not an Atlanta native, but I've been here long enough to see a few things. And here's the thing with Atlanta. Atlanta, especially Atlanta, is caught up on that Black Hollywood thing. Celebrity culture is big here. When you come to Atlanta, there are no broke people. There are no people who aren't glamorous. None of that. Everybody is a celebrity. And so a lot of these businesses, Black businesses, they tend to try to have the club atmosphere. Every other place got a DJ. Every other place is, trap this or, this, that, and the third. And quite honest, the service in a lot of these places leave a lot to be desired, and the food isn't all that good. But they promote it in such a way that, you ain't popping unless unless you go here, unless you've eaten here, or unless you've been to that spot or whatever. You got your picture taken or whatever. And all that, man, is whack. Because, we got Chick-fil-A here, right? And if you've ever been through a Chick-fil-A line or gone into a Chick-fil-A, they offer exceptional customer service. Okay, so why is it so hard for, and I'm not saying all, because I've not been in every Black-owned restaurant here in the Atlanta area, but for the places that I have been and experienced terrible service, why is it so hard for these folks to understand that service is a part of the entire experience? It's important. It's just as important as the food. If you give me bad service but you have great food, I'm gonna I'll eat there, while I'm there. Well, actually, no, no. I'm not gonna stick around, too long to actually try your food. So I wouldn't know in the first place. So I'm not gonna sit up there and tell that lie. And again, Mr. Lee wasn't being malicious. He wasn't being, it wasn't a situation where he was just bashing or anything like that. He was giving his honest opinion. He's a food critic. That's what he's supposed to do. Just like any other critic of in any other situation. You are supposed to be real and forthcoming. And that's it. That's why it's called criticism. All right, you either step your game up or or you perish. It's just what it is. But where it gets wild is that you got people that are so up in arms about what this man said that they are threatening his family. And that's uncalled for. That's whack as hell. Anybody who's crazy enough to get beside themselves to threaten a man that they don't know and his family because he offered his honest opinion about something that he experienced, man, you need to be put away somewhere. You need to be put away somewhere. That's just what it is. That man didn't do anything wrong. He didn't come here bashing anyone. He didn't name, he didn't go all off on the deep end, with negativity or anything like that. If you can provide me evidence that to the contrary, I'll check it out. However, from what I have researched myself, that isn't the case here. Basically, all it is that, again, you have a lot of people, a lot of business owners, whatnot, who don't want correction. Because again, they are so enamored with being a part of the celebrity culture here. And at the end of the day, man, people just want to be able to go get good food and enjoy themselves. Not everybody is out to try to get get a photo op with a rapper or a ball player or whatever, this, that, and the third. Not everybody is on that. And again, this is not to bash every black-owned restaurant, club, or establishment, or what have you. I don't frequent clubs. I don't frequent, I don't go to lounges and all that. But I'm just saying that from my experience, the experiences that I've had, some of these places are garbage. Their customer service is trash. You got people in there who have no clue what customer service is. And so again, I don't believe that Mr. Lee said anything that was off base. I mean, it comes with the territory. It's just what it is. If you put out bad service, eventually word is going to get around. Now, what tripped me out is that allegedly, you got to use allegedly, one of the owners of one of the establishments that he went to responded to Mr. Lee and said something along the lines of, "You don't go to a restaurant for the service." What the entire fuck? You just basically go to a restaurant just to be treated poorly and maybe have some good food? Who the hell? You know what? Hey, if that's what that person really said, all right, more power to you. Whatever. And if you folks out there keep going to places like that, all right, whatever. But for those of us who don't want to be treated as if we are bothering people who are supposed to be servicing us when we go into the restaurants that they choose to work at, nah, that's unacceptable. I mean, hey, I understand, it's a lot of people out there do things differently. However, those of us who are based in reality know that that's not the way to do things, especially when you are trying to get money. And I think for the most part, because again, a lot of these popular spots that are here haven't been in business. We're not talking about businesses that have been in business for 10, 20 years, and longer. A lot of these places are basically, they're still in their startup stage, and because they are popular now doesn't mean that they're going to continue to be popular. And in the long run, if you keep doing stuff like this, you're not going to have a business. It's just what it is. Nobody's going to sit up there and deal with that. But anyway, I digress, good people. I'm going to land my plane there. I don't believe that Mr. Lee did a damn thing wrong. I believe that the people that are threatening him and his family, they are whack as hell, and they need to be locked away somewhere, or they need to go and play in traffic. Either or. But let me know what you think. Let's chop it up in the comment section. I look forward to seeing you express your thoughts. This has been a good conversation, and I look forward to continuing it. Again, before I get out of here, I would like to ask that you like, comment, share, and most of all, subscribe. I'm trying to grow this thing as best I can, and there is no channel without you. So it is imperative that that while I'm putting out the content, that you get behind it and support it. That is, if you believe that I have given you great value. If I've not given you great value, then I do not expect your support. But if you feel that what I am doing, you relate to, and you like it, you love it, and you want some more of it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Bang on that notification bell so that you can be notified each time that I drop a video. All right. I thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And as always, good people, I leave you like this: two fingers equals peace.